Hello everybody and welcome. I am really behind, so the game isn't even loaded properly. But yes, everybody, hello and welcome. So I have been thinking about what to do. So that's a lot of so's, I just realised. Anyway, we're back in SurrounDead. I was literally about to say so again. Hello, Daddy. The plan for today. First of all, we're going to sell this other version of Survivor. But what I'm also going to do is I am going to make some more turrets. We have two. We lost one. I've already got the other stuff on me, so I've got that. Right, turret. Playing Stellaris? Nice. Actually, should I make just what? Sod it, we'll make one more turret. We'll have 5 turrets. 5 turrets! Ha 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 ha! Oh, don't mind. No, I don't have the fuel. I don't have the fuel. It's downstairs. Which is also not a problem. Anyway. What I'm going to do is we're going to attack another infestation. What? Oh, bugger me. Gonna purify it. I forgot! Must purify. Right. Now I can put it away. Yeah? Yes. Also been playing Stellaris 4. Let's see, it may vanish. Yeah, it's fine by me. I will, if you do vanish, I now know, so, you know, all good by me. I'm going to put those away. We have the grenade launcher, we have the hole beaten. So, again, I need to stop using that word. I need to come up with something else. We do have some infestations to fight. I'm going to tackle this infestation, that infestation, and this infestation up here, which leaves the infestations in the 2 cities and the one at the port alone. So that's what we're doing today. We're doing this one, we're doing this one, and we're doing that one. What I will do tomorrow is I've decided I'm going to build a bridge. One of the main issues that I have is a lot of what we've... If I'm going to there, I've got to go all the way around here, all the way around here and up here, all the way through there. So why don't I just build a bridge just here? Just build a bridge. Either repair the bridge that's broken or just build another one here. So that's the plan. I'm going to be... But that's going to be a next episode kind of thing. But for now, don't want to get in... You know what? Let's use a buggy because we're going to be travelling a lot today. A lot of travelling today. So let's use a buggy. Probably get some more fuel. Oh, oops! I will need repair kits. You know what? Sod it. We'll go to the. We've got the cash. We'll go to the merchant and get repair kits. Science ships when automated. That's weird. That has shown up on. That showed up on the screen, but that did not show up in any of the chat bars. That is strange. It's really odd that it showed up on the screen, but it didn't show up on the chat bars. I only noticed that because I looked to the side. Right. Got some more fuel here. We have the generator. We have 4 turrets. Where's the 5th turret? Oh, no. Don't you dare. I don't know what's still loading. Something is still loading in my hotbar and it's annoying me. So get rid of those. Open storage. Where's the other turret? Have I misplaced a turret? I must have done. Oh no. You can tell that my brain is not functioning today, can't you? But yeah, as you can see already, this car is so much faster than the other one. Hello, you. Oh, wow. Is this... Oh, wow. Okay. That's terrible. That is truly terrible, my man. It's really, really bad. Anyway, we're going to eliminate 3 infestations today. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be doing some base building. Or I should say, I'm going to be doing some preparation for base building. It depends how much we get on with tomorrow. Books. I will have the books just give me straight benefits. I do like how you can actually see in the buggy, and it's so much faster than the other one. I mean, we're 50, 53, 55. The brakes are nice good though. Yeah. Where's the merchant actually? No. Stop. I don't want to go this way. Don't want to go this way because this way's a prison. Not liking the new planetary... Ah! Why, what's some of them? I don't really play Stellaris myself because I like being able to individually control my ship, so... Nope. I'm not getting stuck. We've already lost a car in there. Ow. I think those are bandits. Yeah, they are, because they're shooting at me. Oh. Go. Did I just see... Oh, I did. What's this? Huh. A random bandit base spawned. Oh. Bloody hell. Reload. I'll see what you're saying in a minute, Danny. That's 5. I'm amazed I haven't been shot yet. I don't know how I got away with that. I genuinely don't know how I got away with that. I think there's still a turret. Yeah, it's there. Turret's fine. I don't know how I got away with that. I'm happy I did, but, you know. And yeah, all that cash we made at the end of the last stream is just gone. Come on. Well, this was an impromptu benefit. I'm surprised that those zombies over there didn't run. Anyway, what were you saying? There are maybe 3 building slots per district. Basically from one pop. Oh. That's a weird change. If I understand what you read, right, that's odd. Don't quite know what to make of that. That seems like it's not the best idea in general. Okay, why are you up there and not in there? Right, you need to go down there. You need to come out. And we're going to have to use the other gun for a lot of the other stuff because we are very much running out of stuff. Right, we are up here. Just take a right and keep going. Simpler. That's it. Fair enough. Oh, is this it? This is it. Right. Nope. Late game in the previous system, the game was calculated each pipe individually. Well, surely now it's been individually. Now that it's been individually calculated, yeah, you can have less performance, but doesn't that kind of ruin the early game balance? If you weren't doing that in the first place, doesn't that mess up the early game? Fair enough. Right. Well, that was quick. It may do. Crap. Go. thought I should have put these further back. Oh, I love turrets. My age just leveled, and I got the trainer main to replace the castle with. Fair enough. That went so much better than I was anticipating. That went so much better than I was anticipating. Yeah, turrets are not a joke. Just look at all this. I'm still going to make that whole base tomorrow. Or not make the whole base. I'm still going to... Oh, hell. Oh! Bloody hell! Where is it? Bloody hell! Now that didn't... That's unfair. That didn't even spawn. Speed of production and pop growth? Nice. I mean, Stellaris kind of reminds me of Master of Orion, just not as good. I know, obviously, you can have much larger fights and all the rest of it in Stellaris, but it just doesn't... It just doesn't capture me. It's a lot of sitting back, and I prefer to be able to actually control things. I've seen the battles in Stellaris, and they don't appeal to me. I don't just like to watch my ships, I like to be able to, you know, actively participate in it. Oh, oh, medical bag. And let's just use one of these. When it sounds useful. Oh, hello, grenade. Oh, I didn't bring any Molotov cocktails. Bloody hell, I didn't bring any mollies. Ah, well. Ooh, we got another backpack. I'm not going to complain about another backpack. Well, I mean, I kind of am. Because we already have many a backpack. You know what? Since we have so many of these, I'm just going to set these as... They take up so many slots. And we've got loads of filters now. You can go in there, unload. That wasn't that wasn't terrible. And this is a construction site, so we do have some concrete and some other bits and pieces to grab. That, okay. Welder's mask, $20. You want to say 20 quid, but it's not, it's dollars. That's not lootable, right? No, there's something around there that's lootable. How about behind here somewhere? No. Look, is there an upstairs? I know in one of them there's an upstairs. No, that's not lootable. Is he trying to attack me, or is he just running... I think he's just running. I was hoping he wasn't going to attack. Which my hopes have been... Right, primary infestation. Again, a Black Ops helmet, but it's only 10. I appreciate that we have one, but only being 10 is such a downside. That in there, that in there. All those everywhere else. Right, we've only got 140 odd rounds of the other one. So, for this, how much... oh, I've got 800 of that round. Okay. So we're going to swap this. As much as this is turning out to be one of my favourite weapons, but as much as I love it, I'm going to swap it for the XM something. Simply because I've got so much more ammo for that one than I do for this. Loads of ammo for this one and not a lot for the better one. Right, you had that as well. Nice. So we have 2 magazines here. And then 800 rounds there. Okay. Okay, that was alright. Oh. I almost... Can't believe I almost just left the turrets there. That would have been very awkward. That would have been super, super awkward. We did loot this. No, we didn't. We didn't even loot the boss. Oh, that would have been even more awkward. I can picture myself watching this back and just screaming at myself, loot the boss! Unless you scope, you can go in there. Right, boss is looted. Did I miss anybody else? I know the boss literally came out of thin air, so... Or literally came out of the ground, even. Ooh, that turret took some damage. Right, got the turrets. Nice. Okay. How damaged is the car? Absolutely fine. Oh, we had a... I didn't see we had a drop. We had a military drop. Food and a military drop. Oh, that's tempted to go for the military drop. Yeah, sell it. We will. That's what we'll do. We'll go for that military drop. But yeah, the ability to modify the fauna around the area, it sounds like could be quite good, especially if you can rig it for certain... You know what? I don't think I've been down there yet. I don't actually think I've looked at that lake yet. There's something there. Huh. Something to consider for another time. Anyway, what was it doing? Yeah, the drops. Can I see them from here? No. This is without the accelerator on. All that without the accelerator. Now we're kicking in the acceleration. But jeez. Oh. This is the downside of having such a light car. You got a... I don't know what one of those is, dude. Replicator? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Rubricator? Replicator? Uh-oh. Break. Right, what do they have? Nice. Medical supplies. Oh, really? We're full of medical supplies again. Really? No spot for even those? Bloody hell. Oh, hang on. 1 second, guys. I've got a BRB. Sorry guys, obviously as some of you know I'm a carer, so if my phone rings I do have to check who it is, but yeah, it's just scammers. Hey, we're calling from UK today, please answer these 5 questions. You will answer these 5 questions to it's ridiculous, always bringing up demanding information. Never signed up for any of it, because of course they're scammers. If I'd signed up to some service, I could understand it, but I don't. So, right, that one's in the town, which I don't want to deal with. Is this one close enough to shore for me to bother with? Also, hello, Noah. To the surface. Got another large generator, but I don't have the room for the large generator. I mean, you can't even put it in one of those. You'd have to put it... Oh, can I put it in the Alice bag? Yes, I can. Okay. Apparently, I do have room for that. Do I actually want to take all this? Probably. It'll probably be useful at some point. Not so much useful. At least it'll be sellable. These are useful for making Molotov cocktails. Oh, we are officially full on... No, we're not. We're not full on them. Why wouldn't we put them in? Are we now full? Now we're full on them. We've got an entire lunchbox of MREs. Oh, joy. Right, anyway. What did you miss? Not much. Not much. We just cleared out an infestation... Where was it? Here. This construction site. I set up a row of 4 turrets, and we almost got killed by the boss, which was interesting. But since we are so close to the merchants, I'm going to actually do a quick sell session. But the plan for this episode is essentially there's 2 more infestations that I want to take out. And after that, I'm going to do a well, I should say tomorrow, I'll be doing essentially a mining session where I'm going to be gathering a load of wood and other resources because I want to build a base in the middle of the water. I've decided I'm not going to grab any of the pre-made bases. I'm going to make myself a new one. Very nice looking buggy. Yeah. I like the buggy at least. Because it's basically... It's nowhere near... I think it's only got, what, 100 or 75 health? Oh, the engine's at the back. Yeah, it only has 100 health. So you can't really hit zombies with it without dying. The upside of it is, though, it's so much faster than the truck that I've been using previously. And because we've got so much travelling to do today, I decided to use this. Because it's just so much... Woo! I almost hit this guy. Thought it was a random zombie for half a second. Okay. Thank you. Can always do with refilling this. Yeah, unfortunately he spawned with a lot of stuff, so I can't actually give him a lot of things, which is a pain. That's a bit of a shame. What else do you have, dude? That's 308. That's the marksman's rifle, isn't it? 20 rounds, I think. I think that's got 20 rounds, and it's a marksman's rifle, but... Right, hello. Yep, more of those. 44. Oh, can I not afford it? Nope, can't afford it. Okay. One thing I learned while messing around with MVGs. Yes, it does. It really does. I do like the glow-in-the-dark knife. And that was expensive. It's a shame that the legendary weapons don't actually come with, you know, enhanced prices. I think if it was a legendary weapon or a legendary piece of equipment, it'd be worth more, but it isn't. It's just, I mean, that is only worth 300 odd. Right, and this giant... I found it on a zombie last night. Fair enough. Right, bottles of alcohol. How much is that worth? Only 400. Sell that. I know I've got one of those, so I'll sell that. What else do I have? Anything to sell? I don't think so. At least we've got some more money now. We were completely broken a couple of minutes ago. I could sell some of these because they're 150 per 5. And we get them so commonly. One thing I wish it did is I wish it would stack, but it doesn't. I understand why it doesn't, because not everybody wants specific stacks of stuff, but I wish it did stack. I'll sell those. My MVGs are partially used, yeah. There we go. They're not worth much of anything, but, you know, better than nothing. Hello, you. Ooh. I'm on your table again. So easy to get on this guy's table. Uh-huh. What you got? It's at 20. I think that's 20 per bullet. It's really expensive. But there's nothing else that I really want. Ice axe. I think my current axe. Not that container. It's that one. That. Yeah. Is it worth the same? Slightly smaller, but it does the same thing. I mean, it's technically, it looks fancier anyway. Stamina drain off. That's stamina drain 2, so we'll take that. Nice. Don't suppose you have electric pieces, do you? You've got gunpowder. I'll take gunpowder. $912 gauge. I mean, yeah. I've got 1,000 something at base. I've got 22 grenades. I suppose technically I should put the ammo tin. Replace this with the ammo tin, but you can shove other stuff in the military jacket. Like 30 slots versus 8. I really should, but I can't be bothered. Yo! Oh, you've only got credits today, okay. He hasn't got any, Yeah, okay. We do have the grenade launcher. Can I share? Oh, we don't have the grenade launcher because I'm in the buggy, not in the car. You know what? We're gonna grab the grenade launcher. I'm close enough to home that I can just grab the grenade launcher anyway. The problem with the grenade launcher is you can kill yourself really, really, really easily with it. The grenades have a very large splash damage area. Right, I'm gonna have a quick drink. Hang on. But yeah, tomorrow's episode is just going to be a lot of mining and crafting. Right, grenade launcher. Where is it? It's in one of these, right? Where's my grenade launcher? Eh? I've got 2 grenade launchers. Hang on a minute. I've got 2 grenade launchers. Where are my grenade launchers? There's one. Where's the other one? This is my emergency bag for when when I die. Oh, I already had a spec ops helmet in there. Oh, bloody hell. Where the hell is my other grenade launcher? Oh, there it is. Oh, just minor panic. Right. You know what? Since we're at my base, let's go to this one up here. We're not doing the ones in the town because that's just doing the ones in the town is going to be a nightmare. But we are going to go up there. So right behind me, up this road and just follow it north until you can't follow it anymore. So beep beep. Can you tell I don't have a driver's license by the the clang that just happened? And they're chasing bunnies. Came off Stellaris now, fair enough. Oh, nice. That was nice. Right. What about in here? Yeah, plastic. I'll take it. Okay, we follow this road north until we can't follow it anymore, and then we take a left. It's a shame that the wolves don't attack the zombies, because the wolves are lethal. Ow. I hit a zombie at full speed and I'm the one that gets catapulted backwards. That just goes to show how weak this particular car is. That I hit... No, well, I hit a deer apparently as well. That's not going to do... That's not doing well for my car's health. Right. Left. Somebody was built like a brick shit house, absolutely. But yeah, it would take so much longer to get up here in the other car, so that's why we brought the buggy. Is it this road? I think it might be. Yeah. Here it is. Oh, hell. Ow. Right, the problem is, I don't know where the infestation is. I didn't see it. How has the car not exploded? Ow! Bloody hell! Talk about ouch! I don't know how the car didn't explode. Traction engine. Just... Ow! I genuinely thought the car should have exploded by now. Right, cash. I'm going to put those there just to get them out of the way. Right, where's this infestation? You're a secondary, right? Secondary. Where's the primary? Oh, it's here. Okay. How am I going to do this? Do I set the turrets up here, or do I set them up back here? I'll set them up here. You know what? I don't know how turrets deal with altitude, so... Oh, bloody hell, the trees are in the way as well. I don't know how the trees deal with altitude. How the turrets deal with altitude, even. Right. Take you off. Put you... No, I'm not putting you there. Put you there, then you there. Reload. Oh, yeah, it's finicky. You've got to have them out here. Okay. Alright, that's the secondary infestation destroyed. Go. Turrets. Nice. That went actually a lot better than I expected. That went a hell of a lot better than I thought it was. Okay. I'm down for that. Let's take down some of these trees to make it easier. I know I don't get the XP for this, but I don't really care. It's just cool. It is just so cool. Actually, do I get the XP? What am I on at the moment? 11,307. Right, 375. I need to eat something. Right, and this is all the wood that we've been collecting, so okay. Oh, reload. Oh, there's another... Okay. I've missed a secondary infection. Wait, was that not destroyed? It won't. Okay, that explains a lot. Okay, I mean, that was too quick. That was too quick. Where's the boss? The boss didn't spawn with the first wave last time and almost got me, so I'm expecting a boss now. Yeah, here we go. Another wave. Do you want to get the XP for this? We're on 74,000. No, I don't. Okay, where's the other waves? There we go. Huh, even though I did damage, I didn't get the XP. Huh. Hang on, what am I on? I'm on 920. There we go. There's the boss. No, the turrets killed him, so I didn't get the XP. Oh! Well, that sucks. Okay, I don't know whether that's a bug or intentional. If that's intentional, I'm not happy. Do not get the grenade launcher out. Do not get the grenade launcher out. Grenade launcher does not need to be in hand. I bet some of these bodies are already spawning. Helicopter crash sounded fairly close-ish. But then again, it always sounds close-ish. Yeah, even though I did a significant... Well, I did a fair amount of damage to that boss. Because I didn't get the final shot in, I didn't get the XP. So it's a final shot that counts, so... While doing this is safer, it looks like I technically lose out on all the XP for it. Although, to be fair, I would rather survive. We've managed to die only once so far in this. For 12 episodes in, we've died once. I don't want to make a habit of, you know, getting killed. Yeah, but you've... What I would say to that is, I did damage to that boss. I put a significant amount of bullets in him from my gun. So I should get maybe partial XP? I can understand if the turrets don't give you XP, if they 100% kill an enemy, then that makes sense that you shouldn't get any XP, right? But I was shooting that boss. So I think I should at least get partial credit for that. It's like, I mean, you do in other games, don't you? You get, like, XP for assists. And that, I basically class that as what I just did as an assist. I think that will be fair. Yeah, based on the percentage of damage, yeah. Torches still? Yep, torches are still worth taking. Right, secondary infestation. Jeez, there's not much in this secondary infestation. But yeah, I think there should be a credit for assist kind of thing. And it's not like turrets are easy to make. They do take quite an investment to make. So they're not exactly... They're not cheap. So I don't know. You can't use improvised weapons in this. I mean, there are things like improvised silencers and things that you can build, but I do get what you mean. Ooh, that's a locked door. There are actually some improvised weapons. I don't think it's what you mean, but you can like make an improvised knife, an improvised axe, and stuff like that. But I think I get what you mean. You can't make you can't go full improv on everything though. Right, how much damage have you got? Repair. Well, we took 2% from getting whacked in the face by the boss. Right, where's the tool bag? There's the tool bag. And I'm actually going to put the grenade launcher... Oh, it won't go in there, will it? Will it go in there? I do a bit of... Yeah. Right, let's picklock this. But yeah, you can make like improvised armor. The reason I don't is because it takes so much to do. By the time you've actually got the resources together to make the improvised stuff, you've already got proper equipment. Because oh, Dragonov. Oh, that damage is terrible. But yeah, by the time you've actually got enough resources together to make the improvised stuff, you've already got something proper already. Unturned as an improvised rifle. Vanilla maps is honestly really sad. I mean, I've played a tiny bit of Unturned, but I just couldn't get it, if that makes sense. I didn't really fall into line with Unturned. I've tried it twice. And it was just... not quite for me. Look at Zomboid. Yeah, I do know about Zomboid. But... with Zomboid being sort of 2D and everything, it's not sort of... I don't know. Some of these games I really gel with, and then others I just sort of go, yeah, at. But Project Zomboid, I know Kex played Zomboid. Whoops. Alright. I know Comrade Kex played Zomboid. I'm sorry, I got really distracted by that rubbish pile for a second. I don't know why, I was just staring at that thinking, huh? Ah, fair enough. Well, that's a bit different. Oh yeah, this is the other base house. Right, this house that we're in at the moment is the same as the house that's down here. This is the reason why I don't want to play with it. It's got only one story as opposed to the 2 stories. It's got a garage, which is good, but it's just not quite enough, if that makes sense. I don't know why I went all the way back there to put that in. That was a weird moment. I do like the change now we actually have bullets in guns. Because before we were just picking up empty guns constantly. Now we actually have bullets in them, which is I like. But even in this, some of the prices I find a little odd. Like that machine gun or the LMG we just put away is... not that one. This one's only 175. Total price for that's 175, which I find really cheap. Considering it's, you know, a light machine gun. That was decent price for... Definitely looted these, didn't I? I definitely looted the boss. Again, I didn't loot the boss! Damn it! That's twice now I've not looted the boss. Granted, twice I've gone back and thought, have I actually done it? But one of these days I'm going to just walk past the boss and forget. Why won't you go in there? We still have one more of those to take down. Right, you go in there, you go in there. I could have sworn I'd looted the boss. Right, pick up. Ah, you're down to 46%, so you've taken damage. And I don't know how to fix you. I don't know how to fix them. And yeah, only for that short amount of time, it's already down to 80%. Just made it 3 days, but my keyboard died. Oh! Thought that was something that could be picked up then. Right, how bad is the car? 37%. This should get it to 100%. Ow. Oh yeah, he nerfed the nerf repair kits. Whoops. I once played Unturned for almost... What was that? I want me to finish the Russia quest. Oh, nice. Can you ride the traction? No, you can't ride the tractions. No. There has been a request in the Discord to make them rideable. But it was basically... I can't remember what the dev said about those, to be honest. He said something about them. I cannot remember what. Right, we are going to go this way because there is a merchant. If we follow this road round, there should be... Follow this road round to the left, there should be a merchant. Hang on, let me check the map. Yep. Do. It would be awesome, yeah. But don't forget, some things can damage you through the car. That's why I don't just sit in the car when the boss comes, because they can actually damage you. They don't always do the attack, but because the attack's bugged. But when the attack actually triggers, it does a lot. Oh, hello, the bandit base has spawned. I think. Yep, that's a bandit base. Ah, crap. Yeah, this is not a very accurate weapon. Bloody hell! Considering this thing has a scope permanently attached and you can't take it off. I look forward to seeing more support. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand why. More support for this would be fun, but obviously he keeps making wide-scale changes, so it's the reason I don't mod some of the things like Caribbean Legend, because they're just in such a state of development that any mod that you make from is going to be out of date before too long. I really should play Caribbean Legend. I've never played it on the channel, but it's such a fun game. But the problem is it's also a really, really, really long game. It's long. I think people may get a bit bored with it. While it's fun for me, it's not short form at all. You need hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours to clear it. I've never done it myself, let alone, you know, actually messed around. You know what? We'll just eat this. Yeah. All those bullets were just fired. I do like this weapon, but just the sight that you can't detach, it's frustrating. You cannot detach that sight. Everyone up for reaches for release? I mean, how long's that going to take, though? I don't even... I'm not... So my brain just short-circuited there for a second. Yeah, I'm not fully sure there is a release schedule. Because I think he's only what, 2 out of 6 on his roadmap? Or maybe 2 or 3 out of 6 on his roadmap? So there's a lot to go yet. Let's just take everything. There's a long, long way to go yet. Right, that's looted, that's looted. What the hell? What the fuck was that? Language. Oh, it was a bloody... oh, God. I know I'm a scaredy cat, but come on. Jeez, that scared the life out of me. That properly scared me. Oh, God, that really... Oh, God, I can feel my back and my heart. Oh, bloody hell. That properly scared me. Just sudden movement out the corner of my eye in the dark. Oh, God. Oh, you're spawning in. That's how fast this car goes, by the way. Things spawning on you. If I remember, Wilson's is here. It is. Nice. Hello. God, that scared me. You've been here in like 2 years. I don't know. I really don't. God, can't believe I let that scare me. Whew. Oh. A horror mod would be released for this. Yeah, no thank you. I struggle with Stalker, let alone an actual full-on horror mod. Yeah, that is a firm no from me. I am already a scaredy cat. I don't need to be even more scared than I already am. God, I can feel my heart going. At least we made some money from this. Oops. Is there any... Bloody hell, the car beeped outside. Anything else that I want? I don't think so. Jeez. I haven't got anything that needs doing, have I? I don't think so. No. Right, the next one we have is down here. Just continue going right, and then it's the first right. First right on the right. You should definitely not play video, no. I shouldn't play a lot of things, just fear. I mean, I played blooming, yeah, was it the Fear series? And that was a bit much for me. Oh, didn't mean... I was trying to avoid the zombie kill. But yeah, ooh. You know, that is a ramp, and we have to. It's a ramp. I'm not playing properly playtime, I'm not playing any of that. Whee! Oh, I get better wear off random physics objects than that. Okay, I don't know if they were survivors or not. Do I save them? No. No. I don't like horror. It's not just that we're scared of cats. I don't get any gratification from horror films or horror stories or anything like that. I just don't. I know some people love to scare themselves, but I don't get any gratification from it. Ooh. Apparently 19 days. No worries, Danny. Oh, and here's a nuke. Severe radiation level 3. Do I have the achievement? Actually, hang on a minute. I don't know if I have the achievement or not. Oh. Now we are loading a previous save because that was just silly. So this isn't. I'm not counting that as a death because that was just silly. That was me being silly and seeing if I had the achievement. So that's not an official death. There's a nuke. There's a nuke. I just set off the nuke. Oh god, my heart. Oh dear. Right. Literally arrived to a fireball. Yeah, literally a nuke. There's a nuke there. And I had said, do I have the achievement? I couldn't remember whether I had the achievement or not. Now I do. Oh dear. You know what that means? No, that means me normally looks at nuke and goes, I'm not shooting that just in case. But now, actually, hang on, how many other people have that achievement? What are we, achievements? 3.6% of players were daft enough to do that. Oh god. I think it's right in front of us. Here it is. It's over there. Oh god. I've joined only... Actually, do I have any other fairly rare achievements? Well, let's just put this out. 2% of players have got that. Oh, there's no... Taking out zombies. Laboratory. Really? Only 9% of the laboratory? Saying that it is in the middle of nowhere. To be fair, it could have been accidental. Yeah. Entirely true. I mean, you are literally fighting right next to the nuke, so it's entirely possible that it is accidental. 100% possible that it is accidental. Oh god, I got an itchy nose. Is this it? I didn't know this was here. I wish this didn't have a sight, but there's no way to take the sight off this. I wish it didn't have a sight, but there's literally no way to take the sight off. Apparently that defeated the zombies. Something like that. Right. You bloody git, you got me. Oh, I'll take those. You can never have enough lockpicks. And yeah, this is a bug where you've got extra meat. That's not supposed to be a thing. Right, there's the secondary infestation. There's the primary. I'm going to set up turrets here. I'll put one back here a bit. I should be measure this generator. Right. Yeah, it's meant to be close quarters. So we're getting the XP. Oh hell, I'm taking more damage than I thought. But he sees something. Reload. Hold on, Danny, I can see you said something, but I'm in the middle of battle at the moment. I can see you said something. Where's the boss? I know that it's no longer guaranteed for a boss to spawn, but it feels like there should be a boss. There it is! I think my turret's got it again, so I didn't get the XP for that. Wow, we've used, what, 600 rounds of ammo? Anyway, what were you guys saying? Oh god, I'm gonna cough. I got him, good. Main other LMG is great for... Oh yeah, the Phantasm? I've had the Phantasm before, and that was great. And the other LMG is good, but it's not, you know... Its magazines are only, I think, 100 rather than 200. The battle ready Glock! Finally! Oh, okay, okay. Oh, we haven't got the best version. That only does 33 damage. I've seen a version of that does close to 50 damage. Right, unload the ammo from that. Take that off, battle ready Glock. I think this needs its own... Oh no, it's accepting those. Okay. This is going to be a secondary gun. I'm going to keep this one around. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep the attachment for this. The attachments for this one, and that's going to be just a backup. This is going to be a backup. Guardian suppressor. I'm down for that. Wow, I've just got a line of cash there that I never realised. Oops. Well, I'm not complaining having a line of cash. And some of the ammo that they actually want. Very nice. But yeah, I've seen a battle ready Glock that had, I think it was almost 50 damage. So the one we've got is kind of on the short end. It's still way more damage than our original Glock. I think it has more damage, more health, more critical chance. You know what, I can check that. Was this one, wasn't it? Critical chance 13, critical chance 26. No, critical chance 14, sorry. Critical chance 5. Critical damage 26. Range of RPM 1000. Damage fall off 30 odd meters. So yeah, that's really, really good. And it gives us a reason to use the Glock some more. I'm pretty sure that I have upgrades for that as well. Oh, nice. I'm pretty sure I've got upgrades for the battle ready Glock back at base. This was the last infestation I was going to clear out, so it's probably good that we found it. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had a battle ready Glock in any of my playthroughs. I know I'm checking some of the same ones again, but I'd rather check the same ones than miss something. Nice. And more sneaking books, very nice. Another compass. Cash. Another one of those. I have a on my other character, right? So 1 bag, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Honestly, on my other character, I have way more than that. I have significantly more than that on my other character. So this is my version of not going crazy with bag and bag. I know it kind of looks crazy to some, but this is my vanilla. I would literally be sitting here stripping on my other character. I would literally be taking every last little thing. I would be taking all this. I'd be piling all of them down. I have multiple different boxes and all sorts. So honestly, this is me allowing some loot to escape. This is literally me letting some loot escape me. If you've ever seen if you watch some of my older episodes of something else, some of the Stalker series, I literally get bodies, put ammunition in bodies, put guns in bodies, and then carry the body at walking speed to the shop, going through load zones. Oh, hello. That is better than this. Hang on a minute. What's it? Oh, we have a new plate carrier, guys. I get stressed with more than 2 stacks. Yeah, honestly, I go pretty hard into the loot goblin stuff. I just do. Excuse me. Can you? Thank you. Black Ops plate carrier. That's good. Chris Vector magazine. We've got another magazine for that. 91. I think this is no, that's the same as what's this? Ooh. Hello. I did not know that you could get crates like that. Huh. Well, it's gonna get opened. Loot all. But yeah, if you get stressed with more than 2, so this is my version of being really, really conservative. But yeah, I love these turrets. I really do. You know what? Let's that, I think, is going to make a good... I'll just put it in here for now. But that, I think, is going to make a good screenshot. So, thank you. Right. You know what's on it? Let's open this. What has this got in it? That has a really good... Okay. I don't know why that was only level 1. That's really nice. I play on turns and I'm only used to grabbing what I need. Yeah, it's just a thing with me. It's just a thing with me. I'm loot goblin to high heaven. Eternal's Revenge Suppressor. I'm pretty sure we've got one of those. Right, that turret has started to be damaged. What about you? Huh. Okay, so the turrets heal every time they're put down. That's fair. There we go, and that was all I really had planned for today's episode, was to take out those 3 infestations. Oh, another infestation just popped up. They can pop up. Pardon me. They can pop up because I have a small percentage chance, so... Oh, do I take out that infestation and do 4 infestations today? We're right near the trader. The trader's down here. Or I could just go to the main valley base. You know what? Let's go back to the valley base. Let's sell our stuff. It's almost daylight. So that's what we'll do. We'll go back to the valley base, sell our stuff, and go on to the next one. If you could put... Yes. I am the sort of person who would do that. Who would put shulkers and shulkers and shulkers. It's just the way I vibe. Oh, I'm gonna cough again. Oh dear, sorry guys. Hopefully I've hit the mute button in time. But yeah, in any game where there's bag in bag, I'm a loot goblin. Even in things like Skyrim, the amount of times I've had to delete a save because I have overlooked... With Skyrim, you can only put so much stuff in a barrel before it causes the game to crash. The amount of times I've actually loaded all the stuff in my house, walked out of my house, and then gone back in a bit later, and it's just been an instant crash. Oh, by the way, those are the 2 houses that I'm talking about earlier. That house, the red one in the distance, is the one that's basically unclaimed. I was going to make the base there, but I think I'm going to make the base over the water instead. Oh, the sun's coming up. Nice. But yeah, the amount of times I've basically been stuck in Skyrim because I have so much loot that it's essentially caused the game to bug out and die is not insubstantial. Hello. Oh, your loot has recycled. Nice. Thank you. That's just the way it is. I'm going to keep that because I am going to get other stuff for this gun. I'm pretty sure I have some Battle Ready Glock specific parts at home. Wait, what? Did I... Oh no, did I not loot the boss or something? Because that doesn't seem like a lot of loot. Huh. Have I messed up somewhere? Huh, apparently not. That just doesn't feel like a lot of loot. Valkyrie muzzle brake, I'll sell that as well. I've got a Leshy scope. I'm not going to use the Kernel or Guardian. That is staying with me. Grenade launcher, ACOG. Okay. I forgot what I have, so get overwhelmed. Yes. that happens to me, which is kind of why I'm a bit of a loot goblin. Because if I forget everything, then, you know, I can sort of put bits back together. Went from 69 to 99. Nice. I'm going to keep the deer head, because I can turn the deer head into something else. I just had a brain fart. What was I doing? You know what? I can't remember. I think these guys may have had their stock recycled. Yes, I have. Because he doesn't have all the stuff that I sold. We're keeping the wood because tomorrow, at least hopefully tomorrow, I'm going to be gathering resources for a bit of an adventure. Right. So that needs resetting. That needs resetting. Medkit. Do you have a... No, you don't. Okay. I was hoping he had another one of these weapons cases, but he doesn't, so... I know there's something at the back of my mind that's saying, you are forgetting this, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, here's these now. Nice. We have loads of batteries, so I'm going to sell some of those. Oh, we can't sell them. Yes, I do sometimes. The thing about this game is, though, you actually get... oh, God, there's multiple versions of things. So, you can see the damage numbers on here. This only does 24. If you see the barb where it says damage, this only is about halfway, whereas this is almost all the way there. So you can actually get different versions of these that have different, you know, damage points and things like that. So I'm always after the one that suits another katana. And another katana. And another katana. I'm disappointed. I've got so many katanas, it's not even funny at this point. I've just got so many katanas. But yeah, even here, 38 damage, 36 damage, 43 damage. So, do you have wiring and things? You don't. You don't. How much money do I have all in all? Can I go nuts and just buy some more? Buy some of this. It's 25 a pop, though. I think I'll do it anyway. Yep, that hit the budget hard. Okay, so 6,300 odd. I'm just going to stick that there. Oh, I think Danny was talking about some of the makeshift weapons. You can make a construction bench and a weapons bench here. And you can also, if we go crafting, you can make a basic crafting bench here. But you need, you know, you're not guaranteed to get all of that, which is the frustrating part. Let's stick that up there. Since we're right next to our base, I am going to quickly go back to base. Now, am I, or am I just going to go... Solid, we'll just go back over here. Cancel that. Oh, get rid of that. Get rid. Oh, it's bugged. Right, we're just going to ignore the marker that will show up there. Because it's that marker after. Okay. Then there's going to be the gun shop over the hill. Ooh. Managed to get it back under control. I'm tempted to hit the private bunker, but we're almost at the 2-hour mark, so... I think clearing out this place is going to be enough. I mean, I could hit the private bunker because it is literally right next to it. But I don't know. We'll see. Right. Get rid of this. And our target should be here. Which is basically one of the ones we've already had. Right. Place. Oh, just there's something satisfying about that. There just is something satisfying about that. Oh, by the way, we had almost 1,000 rounds of this by the start. We don't anymore. Yeah, the shotgun. No worries, Danny. You want that? You had a random weapon, okay. You had a crowbar, but still fell. Saying that, we don't know how this particular bug is... As far as we know, there's nothing to actually indicate how this particular version of zombie virus is transmitted, so it could be that just people are generically catch it. Like anything, it could be like COVID. Saying that COVID dates this episode, but you know what I mean. Right, so that's an infestation. Oh! You should play modded Ravenfield. Just getting down hordes. I don't have Ravenfield. I have it on my wish list. But I'm broke. I mean, before COVID, I had a job that basically paid about 4 times what I earn now. So I'm on a fourth of my old income. Or a quarter of my own old income, I should say. Which means almost all of my money goes on, you know, shopping and necessities, so I don't have a lot for stuff other than anything that isn't essential, really. I think that might be it. But yeah, I don't have a lot of disposable income. I haven't had a disposable income for a little while yet. For a little while. Which is frustrating, especially when there are some really cool games that I want to buy. It's like you'll get a lot of artists on Twitter and X. No, X is Twitter. You get a lot of artists on Blue Sky and Twitter say, hey, do you want me to make this cool thing? But I can't afford to pay for any of them. Even the ones that did my model, I can't afford them either. I'm broke. Yeah. Necessities are important, and that's something I've always been good at, I think. Putting... having most of my priorities straight when it comes to bills. I know not everybody is, but I never get people who say, "Oh, well, we'll have this instead of paying a bill." That always drives me nuts. It's like, no, pay your bills. You need to live. You need to eat. There we go. Food. I'm not too terribly off because obviously I have internet. So, you know, I can afford some things. You know what? I've got gunpowder now, so I can mix more noise things. Water jug. Actually, I like those water jugs. Oh, nice. Yeah, little craft. I mean, why not? If people have crafts and all the, there are a load of people far more talented than me. So if they've got crafts and that lot, I don't see why you wouldn't. Nature and cars, mostly. Yeah, I had well, I used to work out there was someone who used to do photograph police cars, and he used to do bits for the cops. Wait, is that me, or is that... Hang on a minute. You can lean, but I always forget you can lean. I could have sworn I'd heard something. Oh well, if rather it would be my imagination than a sudden zombie attack. Not a lot. Not a lot. Just talking about finances and hobbies. Baseball bats and things aren't really worth taking. Because essentially, they're... I mean, this thing takes up, what, 4 slots? That pays more, takes up 2 slots, and it's double that. If you get something like this, it's 15, taking up 1 slot, or something like this, which is 25 with 1 slot. So, for taking 4 of these things versus that, I could earn, what, 70 to 100 versus 20. So, if I'm being really picky... I wish more Zed spawned indoors. I mean, my... Yeah, that could be a thing. Yeah. Yeah, that. Right. I know it's basically it's... I suppose in theory you could say that's a waste of fuel. But it doesn't feel like a waste. It doesn't feel like a waste. I know it technically is wasting fuel, but it doesn't feel that way. Is there a merchant really close by here? I could do the private bunker. It's literally over the hill. A 4 high-rated card fight deck. I mean, you've got to have something, otherwise if you don't have anything, then what's the point in life? You've got to have something. I just don't get people that, you know, like they get their cash and then they blow it all on, like, oh, I'm going to blow everything on the pub. Oh, I can't afford to eat for the rest of the month. Well, you know, it's silly. Why would you do that? Oh yeah, the boss. There's the boss in here, isn't there? Okay. Okay, that did damage to something because the damage numbers came up. Where's the boss? It's ironically from the first lyrical set. Where did that? Wait, does the boss not respawn? Seriously? Oh! I was under the impression that the boss respawned every time. Huh. Okay. Anyway, what were you saying? Oh, it's still competitive, but old. Yeah. I mean, there are people that collect all sorts of weird and wonderful things. Oh, we got another desert eagle. And another one. I think that's a meme, isn't it? And another one. Right, I need to put that somewhere else. Because I'm going to sell that by mistake if I don't. There's an eagle, AR clip. I always thought the boss respawned for this one. But it obviously hasn't, and the fact it hasn't is throwing me off. Yeah. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Right, cash. You. Yeah, tools are actually useful, but at the same time, they're useful to make. Oh god, what would you call it? Early items, or items in general, but you don't get them that often, so you sort of end up in a situation where you've got all these tools, but you've got no. Right, some of the earlier items that you need, like some of the earlier armor and things, need tools. But the chance of finding them is so rare that you'd never find them by the time you actually need them. So you've always moved on to something better. I didn't have any ammo in it, so I don't know why I want to unload that. Right, you... Yeah, like this headset, it's one slot, but it's, 20. Whereas this rifle is worth 100. Vertical foregrip, again, good stuff. Ammo, good stuff. I'm going to be part way through this, and then the boss is just going to suddenly spawn, and I'm going to get absolutely destroyed. That's exactly what's going to happen. The boss is going to spawn, I'm going to get destroyed. Oh, didn't mean to repair, I meant to unload. Unload, unload. Put you in there, you in there. Right, that is actually pretty good. 2 of these and 2 of the other ammo kits can be used to create 1 military crate. I think that's the recipe anyway. Either way, they're good. Oh god, I'm gonna cough again. Right, heavy military armor. I don't know how good or bad that is. I don't know how good or bad that is, so I'm gonna take that. I don't think that's great. I think there's some that are 30 odd. I think this is the problem. My memory is going, I don't know. My brain is making me question everything. And the fact that the game's suddenly gone quiet is also disconcerting. Right, one of these, very nice. Yeah, put that in there. Another one of these. Okay, that damage is 44, that's 42. Okay. So I already have the better one. And we're just going to sell a katana. I'm not going to bother with the katanas anymore. We have something better. Oi, unload. Why won't you unload? Oh, do I have to have a slot for you to unload in? Huh, that's weird. It won't unload the ammo. That is strange. Fish tank. Oh, we got another Alice pack. Right. Alice packs, I like the way the Alice packs are laid out, to be honest. I know they're technically smaller than these ones, but I do like the way they're laid out. I'm not going to take it, like. He says, and then stares at it for another couple of seconds and questions whether he's actually going to take it or not. Right, this isn't lootable. More tools, very nice. Another flare gun, it's worth 100, so we may as well take it. Right, where's the car? There it is. Okay. The car is not looking very healthy. Ow. Right, follow this road. Oh no, the horde grows. Yes. Less healthy looking now. Yeah, well, my driving is my driving. My driving is my driving does terribly. And it's going to look even worse in a second when I go through the water. The water damages the car, by the way. Right. Oh, blimey, I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I've got a frog in my throat. Oh god, I can't stop coughing. Yeah, what? That won't unload, so I'll just sell that as is. Don't need armor repairs. How many of those do we actually have? Not as many as I thought. Oh, many. Not as many as I thought. No, many, many more than I thought. Why are you up there? Why are you up there as well? Dominance in Detonate. Exactly. Right, there is a bug where you can't stack these together because when you reload the save, they would have basically turned into one. So even though you can stack these, the game lets you don't yet because it's bugged. But yeah, even between weapons, even though these are both the same revolver, that one's significantly better than this one. Yeah, I don't think 26 is very good, so I'm going to sell that. Sell that as well. MP5 drawn. Well, I don't have an MP5 that I want to sell, so... that I want to keep, I mean. I do want to keep that. That's just another turret in the making. Yeah, good. Hi, Brody. Welcome. First time seeing the game? Yeah, it's not a bad zombie game at all. It's... basically, you take this thing at your own pace. Does he have anything else that I want on him? No, he doesn't. And I think that's all of my equipment emptied. Oh, this wasn't emptied. Never mind. I'm glad I double checked. Sell the Desert Eagle because we've got one. Sell those. Yeah, we're not using the Desert Eagle mainly because we don't have the ammo for it. And we're up to 9 grand and a little bit. Nice. Right, so we're going back to base with a very broken car that is almost entirely out of fuel. You know what? I may see whether the car guy actually has restocked his inventory. I know the guys at the traders at the settlement have restocked theirs, so I'll see if the car guys restock. You know what? I want to quickly see how good this Barbody Glock is. Critical damage is 66. Oh, there was one alive! There we go. This place is now cleared. I could loot it, but I'm not going to. Oh, cash. Oi, thank you. Right, we'll go to the car guy and see what he has to say for himself. And then we'll go back to base, put all our stuff away, and we'll call it a day. Oh, that's a rabbit. And tomorrow's episode is going to be a lot of messing around with trees. Because I do intend to actually build a... What I'm going to do is... Obviously we've got this bridge which still works. Remove that. So we've got this bridge that still works, but I'm thinking about building a crossing, maybe here or here. Or maybe here to cut down the amount of time that... Because at the moment, if we go here, we've got to go all the way around all this lot, all the way around here to get to the other base. So I may just make a crossing here and make my base here. Because we already have... Obviously, we've got a base up there, but it's small. Hello, you. Have you restocked? Yes, you have. Fantastic. Right, let's see how broke this guy makes us. Right, 1, 2, and not as bad as I thought. We've still got 8 and a bit grand. 48% on the car. Now that we've got another repair kit, I'm going to quickly use that. Should be 100%. Oh, no, 98%. 98% will do. And I think fuel gives 500, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong, but we'll see. Yeah, 500. So let's put that away and give him some more repairs. Nice. And because this car's faster than the other one, we can actually get up here to base without too much trouble. Unfortunately, there's no way to actually stop those trees from regrowing, so even if we hack all these down, they'll just regrow upon a load game. Alright. Park a car. Nice. Have a drink. I do want to check. Yeah, that's way better. Because that's 34% protection. The one that we had was, what, 20-something? So this is going in here as our emergency stock. That is going over here as another emergency weapon for when I inevitably do something daft. It says as he crashed in the tree, yeah. There's no way to actually get rid of those trees. Once they're there, they sort of regrow over time, so you're in a perpetual cycle of tree escape. Right, turret, because we have another turret now. So we've got 3 of those. And yeah, we've got plenty of leshy sites and all the rest of it, so... Where... Did I sell the legendaries? I think I did. Now, we've still got the crusher here. I think I must have sold the other legendaries, which is good, because we didn't need them. Unless I've misplaced... Now I'm going more paranoid. Did I misplace them? Or did I just sell them? I think I just sold them. Yeah, because that's all the crusher stuff. And there's none in there, so yeah, I must have just sold it all. Which is not actually a bad thing. But yeah, with these, unfortunately, you can't put them together anymore. I think it's 2 of these, and then 2 of these makes one of those big crates. You know what? I can literally check. Where are you? Oh, it's 2 military crates plus an ammo crate. Actually, I'll take... I'll put you... Oh, I can't put you away. Okay. 1, 2... Now we've got to do the usual thing and just play blooming Tetris. There we go. That is not as much supply as I would like, but it is what it is. Obviously, we'll be having a lot more next episode when we take everything to bits. So I'll just put that in there for now. Deer head. I think I had a wolf head. Yeah, I've got 2 wolves head. I'll keep all my heads together. Dun-dun-dun. We've also got one of those, which I think I stuck in here. Yes, I did. So we now have 5 more of those containers, which is nice. Dead man pig. Oh. But yeah, we've got a fridge. With a jukebox, the reason I don't use them is because you can put your own music on, but I don't have any, unless I went with the sort of YouTube free stuff. Anyway, this is what I meant about makeshift armor, Danny. Like, a few bits of cloth, a few bits of rope and a plank, but by the time you actually get all that together, you've already made something else. So you can make yourself a fishing rod and things like that. Pipe bomb? I don't really think to make those. That's saying I can make some of those, so apparently I can. Okay, nice. Put those in there. Oh, I didn't sell that. Well, that was daft. I should have sold it, didn't. Oh, well. Do I have one of those in my emergency kit? Is a question. Do I have one of them in the emergency kit? No, I don't, actually. I don't. So, probably a good thing I didn't sell it then. Because I can stick it in with the other kit. I have landmines. I've got landmines with my emergency kit. But I don't have... Now I do. I've got compass. So if I die... So the next time I die, I've actually got, you know, armor. I've got a helmet. I've got clothing. I've got food and basic supplies. Water. We've got a hall beacon, which we've got 2 hall beacons, which I'll use at some point sooner rather than later. What else? Charcoal tablets. What we're doing with charcoal tablets? What am I actually doing with those? I don't know. Don't know. It's a shame that the turrets are a weapon, but they won't go in the weapon case, which is odd. Anyway, as you can see by just how full this place is, we're kind of running out of room here. And this was always going to be a temporary base, so I think... Obviously, there's a hotel in the... Oops, that's not binoculars. There's a hotel in the distance. So I think we're going to either connect... What I may try and do is I may try and rebuild the bridge, but I don't know how viable that is as an option. Obviously, this one's fine, but I don't know how viable rebuilding that bridge is. Because the hole in it is pretty damn big. So I could build a base on there and plug the hole, but then how would I stop the spawns? We can't see anything there, but honestly, there's cars and zombies all the way on both sides of the bridge. Going back, I mean, it's not even living near the trees, which is fair because I like my PC not to explode. Oh, that doesn't have fuel in it. Fair enough. It must have run dry and then I forgot about it. But yeah, that was essentially the run for today. We've got, what, 4... How many did we eliminate? Oh. You know, why couldn't you have spawned earlier when I was literally going past that? So, we've cleared out the... We cleared out the infestation there. We cleared out the infestation there. We cleared out the infestation over here. And I think there was a 4th one, wasn't there? Yeah, we've cleared out 4 infestations. 1, 2, 3, and there was another one down here somewhere. So we've cleared out 4. There's now 1, 2... There's only these 3 left. However... Each one of these is in a... Well, it's in a whole town. And each one of these towns has a boss in them on top of everything else, so... Obviously these 2 towns, and then we've got the whole port. Now the port, I don't know how many... We've not actually technically been to the port, so I don't have the thing to pull it up. Like here I can pull up information. Because we've not been in the port, I can't pull it up. But I'm pretty sure there's bosses and all sorts down here. I think there's a lot here. So yeah, we're sort of all over the place at the moment. Before I go, I will actually use some radiation pills. And I'm also going to use a couple of these, so... There we go. But 100% for next time. And we'll leave it there. So, if you liked it, please like it. If you didn't, tell me why. And yeah, I hope... I'm not 100% sure about tomorrow's stream. I should, in quotation marks, be live. But honestly, I've been coughing a lot. And you probably heard some of it, so I may give my voice a break. But yeah, Acheron is still set for Thursday, so there should be some Star Trek Adventures on ELH Mark 1's channel. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys when I see you. Bye, everybody.